And I learned from the life of Jesus that ministry is not the matter there. The life we live. And why does he say many who are first will be last and last who are first? See, we can sometimes despise a person because they got no ministry. They're not in the forefront of the church doing this, that, and the other and seen by everybody. But they may be so utterly faithful in their home. Maybe some sister who's God-fearing and really seeking to pray for her children and bring up her children in the fear of God, who's submissive to a hard-hearted husband or whatever it is. And God sees that. God says, I'm so delighted in that daughter of mine who's living in such a godly way and doing it only because she wants to please me. That's all. And you see that person coming up in front in the day of judgment and you say, wow, who is that? I didn't care much for her in the church. Well, you didn't. God did. Because he was watching their hidden life. So I want to say that for all your encouragement, brothers and sisters. Many who are first in this church will be last. Not all. Jesus didn't say everyone who is first will be last, but he said many who are first will be last. And he didn't say everyone who's last will be first, but he said many who are last will be first. So I'm not saying that everyone who's last in this church will be first or everyone who's first in the church will be last, but I do believe that many who are first will be last and many who are last will be first, because God sees in some people a desire for prominence. I've seen so many elders in CFC churches who want to be known as elders. I'm not an ordinary brother. I'm a rabbi, just by the way. It's there. God sees it. You think such people are going to be first in the day of judgment? No, they'll be at the end of the line, if at all they enter God's kingdom. God sees those who are faithful in the little things, who have no desire to be great in the eyes of men, no desire to impress or please people, who would rather be unknown and do things in secret without their left hand knowing what their right hand did, and only to please God. And who are submitting to authority quietly, even if it's painful, say, Lord, I accept it. Who are studying his word in secret, wanting to know what God's will is and to please him. Blessed are you if you're like that. Don't be discouraged. You have a great reward coming up very soon when Christ returns. Let's pray.